Starting on 694, we have 12.8 creating records with structures. And rather than go through, because we're going to see this one again in the code sample, I just want to highlight how this works. So here on 694, we have a structure, and we are used to this from chapter 11. So we don't need to rehash this here. But the new wrinkle here is how it is that we actually write that to a file. And this is remarkable. It's fantastic. This is great. Look at the shorthand that is happening here. So here in my first little piece of the code sample, we have info person. So what that is going to do is create an instance of our structure and call it person. So here, once the members of my structure person are filled with data, I can write those to a file one character at a time and let the shorthand determine how long that structure is going to take. And I mean that like how long, how much space it is going to take in the file. And that is all done right here with this line. So file.write, I think so far you'd be comfortable with that. I've got a file that I have open for writing, so it's either an of stream or an f stream object. Reinterpret underscore cast. What we're going to do is, and you'll notice it's a character pointer. So what we're going to do is reinterpret as a character pointer all of the characters that are stored into my structure, and again that is called person. So then what I'm going to do is refer to the and person. So again, that is a pointer to my structure called person. And then size of person is going to let C++ know, okay, how many characters do I have to go? So what this little shorthand here does is say, write to a file every character inside of my person structure and stop when you get to the end of person. And you'll know that by its pointer and the size of the object. That is phenomenal shorthand. And again, we could do this with the idea of the reinterpret cast. We could do this as binary. So after you work with a human potentially, or another different kind of file with some human intervention in between, where you can do some sort of, reporting, let's say you're doing on that structure person for whatever reason, we can write it to a file actually as a binary file, and we would never have to actually interact with it. This file.write is the shorthand that allows us to do that, and that's really remarkably cool.